Hi guys, welcome to Golf Made Easy by Nate Deacon. Over the next 12 months I'm going to be walking you through some tips and tricks on how to improve your game and teaching you a swing that I've taught for the last 9 years. I'm a USGTF pro. I've been a club pro in Illinois. I've had the privilege to work with Kids Golf Foundation. I've won Side of the Year and Rookie Side of the Year through Hook a Kid on Golf in 2014 and 15. And I'm super excited to finally have the time to make a channel like this, and it will be on YouTube, and I will be giving at least 1 to 2 videos a week, just working on something. So this first week I want to just talk to you guys about something that's really simple, which is weight distribution. So many amateur golfers, since I've been teaching, and what I see when I go anywhere to hit balls, is so many people struggle with weight shifting. Whether they overtake their backswing and they end up with all their weight back here and have to transfer back. Well, that makes it so hard to, it's extra stuff that we don't need in our swing. The simpler you can keep it, the better. So my swing that we're going to work on is called the 3 lefts. It's a swing that I stand by. Pretty much it is if you can get your left arm, your left shoulder, and left hip to work together and complement each other, that's the swing. You drag your left arm back, and that loads your core and everything in your swing. From here, you're going to turn your left hip and left shoulder together, and it should just fire this left arm right back down the target line. Now, back to the weight distribution though, the important thing is setup, and when you are making that swing work, we're going to talk about 7-iron down, where I think your weight should be and stay. So many people believe in transferring the weight and moving the weight here and loading and loading. They tell you, oh, this is going to make you hit the ball so far, but really what it does, it makes you hit it in the woods, at least 50% of the time. So this is what I've learned, and it helps drastically, is wherever you start your weight, it should stay. If anything, when you go to finish your swing, your weight can go from here to driving through to your follow through, but that's it. So let's say I have a pitching wedge right now, and 8-iron down, this stands for, when I set up to a pitching wedge, 8-iron, 9-iron, sand wedge, I'm going to set the ball in middle to back middle. And it's really important, there's a really important part, that from the top, I'm going to put 60% of my weight in front of the ball, towards my front leg. Now I'm in an angle where when I drag my left arm back, I'm going to keep my weight there. I'm going to learn how to rotate and not shift. So when I take my backswing, I get to the top, my core is fully loaded. Now from here, my weight's still 60% ahead. And now if I go to return the club, it makes me drive down through the ball, and that's the perfect angle of attack for a wedge. Square divot, drove down through it, and my swing's quiet and simple. When I drug back, my weight already from the top started 60% forward. When I got to the top of my swing, it was still right here. And now when I go to turn and swing, it's gonna make it where when this left arm comes back to fire, it's gonna fire right down through the ball, and I can finish my swing. And that's gonna make your angle of attack always extremely consistent. Well, now it can't stay up there with everything, or you'll get too steep. So now let's say 6-iron through 4 hybrid, we're gonna do the same thing, where we're gonna focus on just letting the left arm drag back, turning the shoulder and hip, and letting the left arm fire back through. But with these clubs, you want your weight to be 50-50. I don't want a big divot like this, but I still need to strike down on the ball enough to make a divot. So I'm gonna set the ball up front middle with a 5-iron, And now my weight is 50-50, dead center. Now when I drag back, I'm not gonna load. I'm gonna just drag the left arm back and let my core rotate. From here, if I get here and then turn and let the left arm fire back through and keep my weight just nice and towards where it started, it should take the proper divot and my angle of attack should be solid. I killed that, by the way. That 5-iron probably just went like 205. I hit that really well. And so it just like literally there's a divot, but a very skinny divot. This swing is simple because you only have to focus on wherever your weight starts, it stays. Now, the biggest issue with the driver for so many people is we all want to hit it far, you know. We all want to be able to tell our buddies that we hit it 300 yards, but realistically, whenever a golfer gets that in their head, I'm gonna hit it hard, here comes all this movement. We want to rear up, we want to turn, and we want to kill it. Well, the driver is the one club that we don't want to strike down on. So my swing still is consistent, left arm back, turn and unload, but I have to start my weight 60% behind the ball. It's extremely important. But with the driver, I start ball front heel. I'm gonna have my weight from the top, not from the bottom, but from the top. I'm gonna sit it 60% towards my back leg. My nose is about at the back of the club from here. And now it's really important. I'm in a spot where now if I drag my left arm back and I turn, just turn, and let the left arm fire back through, I should catch the ball on the upswing and give it the launch angle and good contact that we're all looking for. So I'm gonna think there's an imaginary wall right here and I have to turn into it. I can't break it into it when I go to hit. So I'm gonna set up. And there it is, high draw, right down the middle. You see here, like my weight is still right here, when all my other swings, I finished up here. Now, this is gonna make your life so much easier. Quit trying to transfer weight around, quit trying to throw it. Golf is a rotation, your swing is a rotation. This is huge. You just keep your weight where it starts. Just focus on letting the left arm come back and back through. You focus on that and keeping your weight quiet wherever it starts, it finishes, you'll play better golf. Guaranteed. I'm so excited to be on this channel and hopefully there'll be a lot more videos to come. Please leave your comments and let me know what you want to hear. I will be doing students, going through with some students that come in and talking to you about their flaws and also offering video analysis. So please, new channel, like and sub, and I'll talk to you guys soon.